Google's Chromebook Pixel was a really interesting piece of hardware when it was announced 2 years ago. On one hand, it had really awesome specs and a nice design, but on the other, the price did seem a little bit too high for what Chrome OS could offer. But now Google's actually launching a quicker, cheaper Chromebook for $999, which features a similar all-metal design to the previous version, but this time comes with a Core i5 processor, 8GB of RAM, and a 32GB SSD. It's still way more expensive than pretty much every other Chromebook out there, but really there isn't anything else comparable at this point. There's also a more advanced LS version, which stands for Ludicrous Speed, and this one is available with a Core i7 chip, 16GB of RAM, and 64GB of storage. That model does come in at $1,300. Now those specs seem a little bit overkill for web browsing, but Google knows what they're doing, and honestly the Chromebook Pixel will give you the best experience possible from a Chromebook in the online world. Now the screen of the Chromebook Pixel does remain largely unchanged from last year, and that's actually a very good thing. It's a 2560 by 1700 display with a Rev 3:2 aspect ratio, and it is still touch sensitive. An interesting new feature in the Chromebook Pixel is the new USB-C connectivity, which is very similar to what Apple's done in the new MacBook. This takes care of charging, data, and video functions, and what Google actually does is provide 2 ports rather than just the single one on Apple's new MacBook. Now despite all this newfound power and the crazy display, Google is claiming 12 hours of battery for average use at medium brightness on the Pixel. When you do need to recharge, the laptop will take advantage of USB-C's high power delivery to provide 2 hours of battery life in 15 minutes of charge time. Overall, the Chromebook Pixel is definitely the very best Chromebook on the market, and that's definitely true for the second version as well. It's got a solid aluminum build, a lovely screen, and really fast USB-C connections. But with that said, the same problem as last time remains. People just might not want to pay this much money for what's just essentially an online experience. But give me your opinions on the new Chromebook Pixel in the comments below, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.